Hey y'all. So today for the Bible study, I wouldn't really I don't know if it would be called a study. It's more of just something that I kinda need to put out there because how important it is. It's sort of like multiple stuff. It's stuff I've seen around me in my environment. So we're gonna start off with cussing. Oh, big thing. I'll be so honest. Really big thing. It's normalized in our society now, and it's just not good to speak it. It tells us in the Bible. It says, the more inappropriate language we use, the more further our hearts go away from God. Because swearing, right? It's used as a negative way to define something. Like, people use it in their daily lives, but they don't really notice how bad it is. I've even seen plenty of other people who say that they're a Christian, and in the next maybe minute they'll start cussing. I used to struggle with that a ton. I'd say back in 3rd through 6th grade. Just starting maybe back in the end of 6th grade, I was able to kind of manage my language, and since then I haven't cussed since. I'm gonna be so for real. It's really just where you shouldn't have to use negative words to kind of talk to each other, because people use they'll go F you or F this or this is BS, all this. They'll use the middle finger. That's all pretty bad in God's eyes. The next thing, let's see. The next thing could easily be it kind of works with cussing, but it's more of the way we joke about things. Like, I've seen plenty of people say racist jokes, and I know plenty of people who say racial slurs, and they just chill about it. Especially white people saying the N-word. That's a lot of that, and they'll tell me, "Oh, I got the pass, so I'm allowed to say it." One person says you're allowed, so that's people have probably asked you if this person tells you to jump off a bridge, will you do it? It's pretty much the same thing there. You're letting one person out of, let's see, maybe millions, maybe even a billion black people. You're letting one person tell you that you can say that word, whenever it was used back in the day to kind of bring that certain race down. But anyways, with these jokes, like racist jokes, it's gonna bring people down. It's about someone's specific race. I'm gonna be so honest. I've never said a racial slur. I'm gonna admit that. But I used to make racial jokes. I thought it was funny, which I realize now that's not. But there's still a lot of people at my school and just around everywhere who still think it's a joke. And in the eyes of God, it's not going to be a joke to him. Because everyone's created in the image of God. We may not be perfect to each other, but we're perfect to him, because we were made in his image. No matter what race, what skin tone, how we talk, no matter our hair color, no matter our religion, we're all made in the image of God. Another thing is really just being rude to others. There's plenty of that throughout the world, and I don't see the point of being rude to another person. Let me be so honest. There's not really a reason. If you don't like someone, instead of being rude to them, which will cause way more stuff in the future, if you don't like them that much, just don't talk to them. It's as simple as that. But instead, people like to be rude to others, and then that's what starts the kind of drama. Like at our school, someone will say something about someone else, and then this whole rumor will start, and then it's this big drama thing, and then sometimes ends up in fights, which fights don't make sense to me. But really, I don't get a lot of the reasons why people do this stuff that they do now. I get, like, some people think it's cool. It's really not. It could be in the eyes of society or in the eyes of the world. But would that be cool in front of God? Let's say, right, you're cussing and saying, like, racial jokes, blah, 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 and Jesus is just standing there right in front of you. Would you still say that? No, exactly. So, if you think about it, Jesus is always there with you. So even when you don't think he's there, he's there. So technically, all the time you're making racial jokes in front of him. And how do you think that makes Jesus feel? He'll still love you, but the thing is, he wouldn't want someone that he made to be making fun of someone that's exactly equal to them. Just because someone may be a bit more browner than you, or may have smaller eyes than you. Why does that give you a reason to make fun of them? I've heard plenty of people make fun of others for their races, and it kind of gets to a point. Because the thing is, they could, laugh it out like normally, but they could easily just feel insulted on the inside too. So let's maybe, instead of doing all these inappropriate things that God wouldn't like, how about let's do things God would like? We help each other through things. We say positive words to others. Let's see. Of course we can make jokes, but not inappropriate ones like racial jokes. But it's just a big thing I've seen around in like pretty much everywhere. People probably watching this, they've probably cussed before. Y'all probably still do, but I'm not judging anything for that. I wouldn't say it's not gonna bring you straight to hell unless you don't ask for forgiveness. Another thing is, you can't just use God to get into heaven. People think, oh, right before I die, I'm gonna repent and then I'll make it to heaven. That's not how it works. A lot of people, like I've seen people, they've had like I Heart Jesus bracelets and like a ton of Christian bracelets. They still act horrible. I'm gonna be so honest. So instead, let's kind of represent God. Anyways, I don't have a lot of time left. I have like less than a minute left. But I just want y'all to sit there and think about that for a second. And the next time you think about making a bad joke, or cussing, or anything like that, think about what I said. Anyways, peace out, y'all.